collection of arguably one of the best directors who ever lived and who really brought movies to Hollywood. And we're going to continue on with that same theme today and tomorrow and the next day. So it is really a walk down memory lane, both in Hollywood movies, entertainment, everything. So we hope you've been enjoying it, and I think you're going to continue to enjoy it. Today, and right now, of course, we have the treasures from the Bob Peak collection. You're going to see some amazing artwork. Bob is no stranger to heritage. We have sold a few of his works in the past for up to $300,000, right? Recently, and we're going to see even bigger masterpieces from this really Hollywood artistic genius. And hopefully you've been able to peruse that catalog. It's just a masterfully assembled group of artwork from Bob, and I think you're going to recognize some of the pieces and really, really want to get them and put them in your own art collection. And of course, right after, at noon Central Time, we'll be doing this sale. We'll be doing the Rosebud, right? And that'll continue on. And that is a pretty big catalog, so there's something in there for everyone. Deshaun, will you take that? Thank you very much. But right now, it's going to be the Bob Peak collection. I'd like to go over a few announcements before we talk a little bit more about the collection, what we're offering in the next dozen lots from Bob Peak's work. First of all, thank you. Thank you for joining us here at Heritage Auctions at our world headquarters in Dallas, Texas. We have offices all around the world, and you can find those offices right inside every catalog. Certainly in the United States, we have offices on Park Avenue in Beverly Hills, Chicago, Palm Beach. It's a big location for us. And internationally, London, Brussels, Amsterdam, Munich, Hong Kong, Tokyo. You can find Heritage all over the world, and certainly on our website, ha.com, makes it truly worldwide. So thank you for that. But welcome to our sale. My name is Mike Sadler. I'm a licensed auctioneer here in the state of Texas. I'll be presiding over the sale today with Samantha Robinson. She is also a licensed auctioneer in the state of Texas, and that's where we are. So that's why we need those licenses here. This auction is presented by Heritage Auctioneers and Galleries. It's being conducted under the terms and condition of auction section in the catalog, as well as on our website at ha.com. And that's where all you are. You're on ha.com, and more specifically, you're on our Heritage Live feature of ha.com. We love that feature. We think it really brings you right here into the auction room. We hope you think the same thing. This is interactive in a sense. You bid, you send your bids to us, and we react just like you were sitting here in our gallery. So hopefully you get that feel, you get that sense of excitement. And both Samantha and I will try to make it exciting for you throughout the sale. So great items to do, and we want you to have a good time as well. So hopefully by now you have familiarized yourself with our terms and conditions in the auction section of the catalog, as well as on our website at ha.com. Now, we have lots of folks up here. We have Michaela, we have April. Look at this. We have Deshaun, we have John, we have Forrest, we have Jalen over there. We ran out of chairs for him. He's off stage. So, but you'll see all of these folks here, and they are here to take your bids and make sure they're executed correctly. And of course, we have our entertainment staff. They're probably off camera, but they're all lined up with big smiles, ready to go as well today. Now, a couple things about the sale. Heritage has been compiling internet bids on our website, ha.com, from our worldwide audience over the past couple of weeks. Deshaun, right beside me, stage right, he has all those. So he has compiled them all. So whatever's been on our website the last really 3 weeks now, Brian, people bidding on things, looking at things. Some people just put a $500 bid on some things just to kind of as a placeholder. Some people go for it and they go, no, $250,000, whatever it is. So wherever those high bids are, Deshaun has them, and he's going to open up every lot at that high amount. And then we start the live bidding, and that's what we're going to do over the next couple of minutes and the next several hours today here in our auction gallery. Every item will open again at the current bid or the reserve if there is one. Along with those internet bids placed in advance in the sale, we'll be accepting bids through our Heritage Live platform. And again, that's what you all are sitting in front of, whether it be in your kitchen table, in your office, wherever you are today. Maybe you're sitting on an airplane with headphones and you have your laptop on the little tray table. Whatever it is, you'll be participating with Heritage Live. And that means April, Michaela, right there. They're the ones working on Heritage Live. So when you send a bid on your computer, it goes on the Wi-Fi up in outer space and it lands on their computer and they yell bid or whatever the amount is that you're bidding. And again, we hope that makes you feel like you're right here in the auction room. Now, a couple of things about Heritage Live, you should know sometimes a bid will come in from Heritage Live at the last minute due to limitation of an individual's computer or the strength of their Wi-Fi. We get that. Everyone's dealt with that, right? Some of you are driving along an interstate, you pulled over into a truck stop or something, you're going to bid there. Maybe you're hiking in a national park on your smartphone. I don't know. Wherever you are today, maybe you're on the airplane traveling across the world somewhere, the Atlantic, heading over to Europe or back to the States. It doesn't matter. Sometimes those bids do come in last minute. Now, one thing you should know is we will accept those last minute bids. And the reason we do that is because the item is still open on someone's computer. No one can hit the back button on their browser and say, you know, I want to revisit lot number 3 if we're on lot number 7. No one can do that. If the item is still open on someone's computer and they have the ability to hit bid and it accepts it and it just takes a while to get into outer space and get onto April's computer, naturally we're going to accept that bid. So that happens a couple of times each sale. And both Samantha and I will point that out when it does. We just ask that for your understanding and patience when we do accept that last minute bid. And of course, you can always outbid them. So just know that from the start. And that's not an acceptance of we're not reopening the lot. That's an important distinction to know. And again, that happens every, a couple times every sale. In addition to those, you bidding with us on Heritage Live will also be taking bids by phone. We saw that yesterday. A lot of bidders, not a lot, but a few bidders prefer to bid that way, call up someone, and they like to kind of listen to the sale that way and have someone on the phone with them bidding, holding their hand a little bit more. That's fine. That's great. A buyer's premium of 25% will be applied to the purchase price, the hammer price of all lots. You should know that. Now, a couple of things about the sale, the way Samantha and I will conduct the sale, and the way Heritage conducts all of its sales is we increase our bids about 10% each time. So, for example, if we're at $1,000, it would be $1,100, $1,200, $1,300, $1,400, $1,500. If we're at $10,000, it would be $11,000, $12,000. Likewise, in the middle, $5,000 would go $5,500, $6,000, $65,000. So learning how to count by fives and tens really did help out. It really did. Learn that in first and second grade. So see, I'm using it today. See that? You do use the math you learned in elementary school. You do use it, and I'm using it today. So there's that. Let's see. If you are getting to the point in a particular lot, maybe your bidding plan, your budget, and everyone has a budget, however big it might be. If you're getting to a point in your strategy and your tactics or whatever you want to call it about your bidding plan where you think, I really don't want to go to 11,000, but I could go to 10,500. You can signal us, signal April, signal Michaela by using the cut bid button, and we'll advance the lot half of the normal increment. So you would be advanced to 10,500. Now, someone else can outbid you at $11,000, and you can continue bidding at 12,000. Just keep in mind, you can use your cut bid option on every lot in the sale. You can bid on every lot in the sale. That big, thick book that Deshaun has right now, you can bid on every lot. And you can use your cut bid option on every lot, but you can only use it once per lot. So definitely use it. It's there for you. And both Samantha and I will kind of remind you when that might be a good idea. Okay, so keep that in mind. That is your tool, not ours. Let's see, a couple of items still available. There are a few items still available under the Cecil B. DeMille sale yesterday, many of which are gone. They're already gone. Bloop, gone into, they've already been bid on. So if we open an item at $5,000 and no one bids on it, it remains what we call a post-auction buy, or you can make a post-auction bid on it. And many of those items didn't even last through the sale. There were 3 or 4 items gone, and someone said, you know what, I do want it, and it's out of here. So keep that in mind throughout the day on post-auction buys. They are out there on our website immediately, and you can pull the trigger on that and get that item at the opening bid. So keep that in mind throughout the sale. There are a couple of additional cataloger comments, very, very few for today. Some lots have been removed from the sale, so we can cross that bridge when we get to it, but just a few, maybe a half dozen or so have additional comments, mostly additions to their descriptions. So we would like to be as detailed as possible. So when we find out more information in the face of accuracy, we like to let you know what those facts are. That is about it. If you have any issues relating to participation in the sale, you can call Devin Jackson. He's right in the back of our room. His phone number, 214-409-3127. In Texas, I'm required to announce that in compliance with Texas Department Licensing Rule 67.40, notice is hereby provided. This auction is covered by a recovery fund administered by the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation. Their address, P.O. Box 257, Austin, Texas, 78711. Their phone number, 512-463-6599. You would think I'd have that memorized by now, wouldn't you? I do not have it memorized, so I have to read it every time. So that's just the way it goes. Folks, We are ready to begin. Let me just say a little bit about Bob Peak and a great story by Tom Peak. Tom, if you're watching, I think you are. Really nicely done. I was commenting to Brian, one of our co-division heads, about it, and he just agreed. It's a really well written and a nice tribute to his dad, Bob Peak. Bob is no stranger to Heritage. His work is no stranger to Heritage Auctions, as we have sold some of his finest works for mid six figures. So this guy really has it, and I think you're going to note it today. Let's see, what else? Before I get started, this is a very short auction, so I'll fill it in just a little bit. There's always somebody out there in some community who is a big part of something, but you don't notice them. And I talk about it, Brian, Michael, Colin. I think about it like this: the guy who goes, "In a world," that announcer in movies. Like, we can't live without that guy. But we don't really know who he is. We don't really know. Now, in his community, everyone knows who he is. All the people who do voiceovers, that's the guy. But I don't know him. And I think Bob Peak is that guy. Like, I'll see beautiful images on posters and the movies that I've seen, and I had no idea that might have been the work of Bob Peak. I don't know. I just looking at the movie and I go, that's the movie I want to see. That's this guy. But in his community, in his world of other artists, he is highly awarded for his skill and his artistry. And that is this guy, Bob Peak. So, wow, here he is. He's going to show his face, his art to you. Again, he's no stranger to us. But I hope you have a chance to read the story by Tom. He points out some of the awards of his dad. The Academy of Motion Picture and Art Sciences in Beverly Hills has exhibited his creations. So this is an exhibited artist. Anyway, I think you'll see his skill and his talent as we move along. There it is. There's a photo of the guy. Handsome guy, as he should be in Hollywood, right? I mean, that's just kind of what it all is. Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin. And we'll start a little earlier, right? Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. What a dance duo they were back in the really the 40s, right? Just everyone loved those great musicals. And I think Bob captured this great. There's a quote: when you work on an assignment, you're trying to solve someone else's problem. When you paint for yourself, you try to solve your own problems. Bob Peak. There it is. But anyway, Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers, a beautiful, sizable piece too, 56 by 47, framed even bigger than that. This is an absolute stunner. If you're a fan, you've got to get this one. Ladies and gentlemen, let's open up with the Bob Peak sale, lot 001. Deshaun. 5,200. There's 8,000. 8,000 now to go to 8,500 now to bid 9. Now to go to 9,000. I'm at 85 here. $9,000. I've got 8,500 right here on HA.com. Now to go to 9,000. 85 now to bid 9,000. Remember, the cut bid is 8,750. That tool is yours. It's not mine. So if you're thinking, I'm on the losing side of 85, maybe I'll go a teeny bit more. Now we're at 85. Now to go to 87.50, or for 250, put you in the lead and you hang this in your office perhaps. I'm at 85 now to go to 87.50, or you can go all the way to 9,000. $9,000. Now to go to 9, or the 87.50 on a cut bid. Anybody else now? Again, a great work by Bob Peak on this one. One of the guys who, as regular pedestrian film goers, we don't know the guy. But the artist world, the art world, the marketing world, they know the guy big time. I'm at 85 now to go to 9. Now to go to 9,000, 8,500 now to bid 9,000. Anybody now at $9,000 now? 8,500. Anybody else? Fair warning at $8,500 to start the Bob Peak sale. Let's do it at 8,500. And who wins that? Internet Bait, HA.com. All right, I like this, and I like the story, the cataloging. Bob, a lot of artists would go with photos, right? They would have a collection of photos on an easel, and I'm sure he did as well. But he went to the movie set. He went to the movie set to capture the actual vibe of the movie, because he felt he could better kind of transfer those emotions onto the canvas. So Bob was no stranger on movie sets. I liken it to, there was a great illustrator who was there for the Apollo 11 launch. Now, he could have done that with photos, but he went into the prep room to get the tension, the feeling, the anticipation. That's what Bob Peak did. This is a great work. He actually went to Germany to see that, and I think he depicts the chaos and the violence of the rollerball players here excellently. Lot 002, what do we have? 46 now, 48. 48 now to go to 5. Now to go to 5,000. There's the 5. Now to go to 55. Now to go to 5,500. I'm at 5,000 right here beside me. Now to go to 55. Again, the chaos. If you've seen the movie, you know the violence of this movie. And of course, what's happening on the roller rink. total chaos, total violence, and that's where he was. He was on set to capture that. I'm at 5,000 now, 55. Now to go to $5,500. I'm at 5,000. Now to go to 55. Now to bid $5,500. I'm at $5,000 there. And he also look at this. This Sports Illustrated magazine is a series of golden moments artworks for the Olympics. I mean, Bob has been out there. I'm at 5,000 now to 55. Now to go to $5,500. 5,500 now, or you can go to 5,250. That's a cut bid. You can get on it. You can get on that rollerball rink. And I tell you what, this could be any sport, really. I mean, it could be hockey, whatever you want to make it. But it is a great one for sure. I'm at 5,000 now, 55. Now to go to 5,500, maybe 5,250. $5,000 is the number. 5,000 it is, and it stays right there. Who gets it? Internet buyer. All right, folks, moving along. This is a great one. Missouri Breaks, one of the only time Marlon Brando and Jack Nicholson were together. But again, Bob was there sketching on set, and there's a great story there, how Brando interacted there. This is lot 003. What are we going to have on this one? 19, now to bid 2. Now to go to 2,000 I've got already. 2,000 now to go to prior at 2. No, okay, I'm at 2,000, 22 now to go to 24, 22 bid 24. Now to go to 2,400, I'm at 22, now bid 2,400. Now to go to 24, 22 it is, now bid $2,400. Who's there at 24? Great one here, Brando. You can read the story about it, how Bob was on set sketching, again, trying to get the vibe of the movie to transfer that to the canvas. I'm at 22 now, 24. Now to bid $2,400. 22 it is, now 24. Anybody else? 2,200 it is, and we'll keep it at $2,200, and it goes to 7176. Gotta love it. Oh, The Comfort of Strangers. This is a great one. The Paul Schrader's The Comfort of Strangers. It is the capstone of Peke's long career, and it is a psychological thriller. It is absolutely wonderful. This doesn't label a masterpiece, but it has that vibe to me. It's absolutely a wonderful depiction here for this psychological thriller. Ladies and gentlemen, lot 004, what do we have? 12,005 now to go to 13. Now to go to 13,000. I'm at 12.5 now to go to $13,000 for The Comfort of Stranger original artwork. Now, this is not any print or anything. This is the original artwork. I'm at 12.5 now to go to 13. The artist sat down on this canvas, created this right in front of him. I'm at 12.5 now, 13,000. Now to bid 13, 12.5 now, $13,000. Anybody else beyond that? 12.5 now to go to 13, 12.5 now bid $13,000. 13,000, sure. Now to go to 14. 14,000 beside me, HA.com. That's our internet bid. Now to go to 15,000. I'm at 14 now, 15. 14 now to go to 15,000. Who's at 15? 14,000 is here. Now to bid 15,000. Anybody at 15? 14, yes. Now to go to 15. 14.5 now to go to 15. Anybody else? I'm at 14.5 now to prior 14.5 now to go to 15. Now to go to $15,000. I'm at 14.5 now, 15 grand. Now to go to 15. Heritage Live. That just means we had a tie, and I should have described that. I don't think I did. 14.5, a prior bid means there's a tie. We just have the same bid as you. We just added first. So we take the first bid we had. You can outbid them at 15,000. 15, thank you. Now 15 out of bid 16. Now 16,000. I'm at 15,000 now to go to $16,000. 15 out of bid 16. 15 it is. Now to go to 16,000. Sovereign Pictures, 1990, the original Final Key poster. There it is. There's the poster beside it, and there's the artwork. That's what you're getting. You're getting the artwork. I'm at 15,000 out of bid 16. 15,000 now, 16,000. And of course, you could search around in our poster division. It's one of our existing divisions here, our movie poster division, and find that poster and put it right beside it. Hang it in your office or your entertainment room, if you will. I'm at 15,000 now, 16. Now to go to 16,000. 15, yes. Anybody now at 16? Anybody at 16,000 now for the, this is the Treasures from the Bob Peak collection. We're on lot 004. This is The Comfort of Strangers. Anybody now at $16,000? 15, yes. Anybody else? Fair warning at 15,000. Then we'll settle this at $15,000, and that goes to 7177. Outstanding. Here we are, License to Kill, United Artists. I hope everyone saw this. Fantastic picture. Timothy Dalton was among the 7 James Bonds. I believe he was number 5. But here it is. This is a great one, and it really depicts the sense of desperation of James Bond, where now James Bond is now depicted as a little more vulnerable. I mean, you can see the hyper focus that anybody who's in a life-threatening situation might be in. It's beautifully rendered. Excellent capturing of the emotion here. Ladies and gentlemen, License to Kill with Timothy Dalton, lot 005. 5,000, now 55. Now to go to $5,500, now to go to 55. Look at that hyper focus. And he got it. I tell you, look at the face. A little bit of emotion there, a little bit of sense of, Oh my gosh, yeah, 52.50, now to go to 55. Don't you feel that when you look at this? I do. It's not just this heroic James Bond. It's like, whoa, this is serious business. 52.50 now to go to 55. Now to go to $5,500. 52 and a half now to go to 55. 52 now 55. 52 now to go to 52 and a half now to go to 55. Folks, we're sitting on a cut bid. Where are all my James Bonds out there? That was me trying to be with the tucks and stuff. I don't know. 52.50 now 55. Now to go to $5,500. 52 now to go to 55. 52 and a half now to go to 55. Anybody else? Timothy Dalton, of course, number 5 on the James Bond hit parade. There were 7. 52 and a 50 now to go to 55. Now to go to 55. Anybody else? 52.50 now to go to 55. 52.50 it is, and it goes to 7177. Outstanding. Moving along, the hunt for Red October, and again, this is absolutely fantastic. I think Bob absolutely captured that look of skepticism, that look of desperation. This is submarine warfare, folks, pretty serious. But again, I love the work shows the deep sea, the great use of the blue-green there to depict the water. I love it. What are we going to have on this one? 48 now to go to 5. Now to go to 5,000. I need the 5,000. Hunt for Red October. You got to love the film. Anybody else now? 48 now to go to 5,000. 48 now bid 5. Come on, $5,000. Anyone now to go to 5,000? Fair warning at 48 now to go to 5. Of course, features Sean Connery, one of our James Bonds, right? One of our James Bonds, but one of the James Bonds as 5,000 now 55. Now to go to 5,500. 55 bid 6,000. 6,000 now 55 now to bid $6,000. I'm at 55 now to go to 6. 5,500 now to go to $6,000. Anybody else for this military thriller? 6,000 goes 65, 65 now 7. Now to go to 7,000. There's the submarine cruising down there. Just awesome in the deepness. You really get the depth of the ocean on this one. 65 now to go to 7. Just a bottomless pit. I'm at 65. 67.50, not enough for something like this. How about 7? Now to bid 7. There's 7,000. Now bid 75. Now to go to $7,500. 7,000 out 75. I'm at 7,000. Go $7,500. 7,000 bid to 75. 7,000. Give me the 7.5. What do you think? It's 75. Come on, $7,500. 7,000. Again, that blue green as the submarine cuts through the deep ocean. That emotion, that whole sensory experience is right here on the canvas. I'm at 7,000 out 75. Now to bid $7,500, 7,000 bid to 75. We're only on lot 6. 75, sure, it makes sense. Folks, 8,000, now to go to 85. 8,000, go to $8,500. As I've explained through the sale, there are emotional decisions and then decisions that just make sense. We're certainly in the just make sense category right now. 8,000, go to 85. You can't make a mistake at this level. 8,000, go $8,500. I'm at 8,000. Now to go to 85. 8,000, now 8.5. 8,000, go to $8,500. Who's there at 85? Who's there at 85? Sean Connery, Hunt for Red October, blockbuster picture. Anybody else now? $8,000 now to go to 85. Fair warning at $8,000 or the 82.50. You can do that. If you're on the losing side of 8,000, yeah, why wouldn't you go 82 and a half? Now to go to 85. Now to go to 85. 85, someone outbid you. But again, don't get caught up in that, folks. Your cut bid doesn't have to be your last bid. You can continue on at 9,000. A lot of people think their cut bid is their last gasp. No, not at all. It's just a bid, not the ending bid. I'm at 85 now to go to 9. A couple of bidders come in the room. Thank you for joining us. I'm at 85 now to go to 9. 85 now to go to 9,000. What do you say? Hunt for Red October, Sean Connery. Fair warning now at $8,500. Anyone else then? All bids in beyond the 85 should be in the 12, 15,000. That's where I like this piece. I'm at 85 now to go to 9. Anybody at 9,000? 85 now to go to 9. Anyone else? Heritage Live, all bids in then. Then we'll do it at $8,500. Goes to 7178. Outstanding. And let's see. Yeah, it looks like some different bidders here on all of them. Here we go, folks. We have a nice inset of Bob, of course. Here we are. Hair, 1979. Something I don't have to worry a lot about. Lot 007. This is it. Movie poster, key artwork by Bob Peak. I love this. This was a tough one. And Beverly D'Angelo, I didn't realize she played that role. I was like, oh my gosh, that's right. But anyway, here it is. Strangely, this is lot 007. I guess maybe we should have put the James Bond one on that lot. But anyway, here it is, 007, folks. United Artists, Hair from 1979. There's Beverly D'Angelo. What do we have? $38,000, now $40,000 here. And there's the poster right beside it. Did he capture it? Did he capture the motion, the movement, the dance? Did he do it? Yes. I'm at 38, now to go to 40. Now to go to $40,000. Who's there at 40? 38,000, now to bid 40. What do you think at $40,000? Heritage Live, anybody at 40? 38, now to go to 40,000 bucks. Heritage Live, talk to me at 40. Got to get the 40. You want to hang this in your home. You want to live that, remember it was an adaptation from a Broadway musical, Hair. And then they said, man, this is packing the theaters. Let's make it a movie. Let's really get it. 38,000, and I think Bob Peak nailed it. I'm at 38 now to go to 4. Now to go to 4,000. 38 now to go to 40,000. Anybody at 40? 38,000 now to go to 40,000. Fair warning there at 38. All right, we'll hold on to this one at 38. This will hang in our offices, but I promise you it will not hang here for very long. Probably by the end of today, maybe even 10 minutes from now, someone's going to swoop that up at the opening bid at 40. So if you're even thinking about that, get in touch with us or get it right now on the bids, or if maybe something doesn't work out a little later. Excalibur, gotta like this. Look at this, gold medal from the Society of Illustrators. This is the guy. This is a movie. Look at this. The power of passion is captured in the lover's embrace of Lancelot and Genevieve. Look at that. This is fantastic. Guinevere, rather, the most daring by the most daring. And it is wonderful. And, of course, it features Excalibur right there. Ladies and gentlemen, Lot 008, we love this fantasy piece. Let's do it. 10,000, now 11,000. I'm at 10,000, now 11,000. 10 bid 11,000 on this one. Excalibur. 10,000, now bid 11,000. Anyone now at 11? I've got it at 10. I've got it at 10. Someone's going to embrace this piece at 10,000. I'd love your 11,000. Anyone now bid 11? I'm at 10,000, now bid 11,000. I'm at 10,000, now bid 11,000 on the X. Sure, 10.5 on a cut bid. Sure, why not? Now to bid 11. If you bid to 10,000, this is no longer hanging in your house. I'm at 10.5 or your office. I'm at 10.5 now, but 11,000. Now to go to 11,000, 10.5 now, but 11. What do you think at 11,000? A couple of people over here thinking 11,000, too late. I've got 11 already. Now to go to 12. I'll take the 12,000. April's waiting on you. She's waiting. There she is. I see her. I'm looking right at her. I'm at 11,000 now, bid 12. Now to go to 12,000. What do you say at 12? $11,000 now to move to 12,000. Anybody else? Fair warning at $11,000. Heritage Live, there's 12. Sure, it makes sense. I'm at 12, now 13. Now to go to 13,000. 12 it is now to go to 13,000. My pen is on my book, 12.5. I'm not writing anything down yet. Let's have some fun with this. At this level, everyone can be bidding. 12.5, now 13. Now to go to 13,000. I'm at 12.5, now 13. What do you think there? 12.5 now, $13,000. Heritage Live. Again, we are at the Bob Peak Collection. No stranger to Heritage. Wait till you see the crescendo that we're going to have right at the end. 13,000, now 14,000. Now to go to 14, I'm at 13, now 14,000. What do you think at 14? 14,000, now 15. Now move to 15,000. I'm at 14, now to go to 15,000. Now we're deciding who's home, whose office gets this. That's what we're deciding now. 14, is it yours or is it someone else's? 14, now 15. 14,000, now 15,000. Now to go to 15,000. When are you going to get it, folks? Great, great movie back in 1981. Is it 81? Good heavens. What the heck? Where did that go? 1981? Good heavens. All right, I'm not going to reveal my age. 14,000, now 15,000. Now to go to 15. 14,000, now to bid $15,000. Anybody else? There it is. Excalibur, original key advertising art by Bob Peak. Fair warning at 14,000. Great, great picture, great artwork. It's all there for you. Anybody else? All right, we'll do it at $14,000. And who gets that? 71.79. All right. All right, more Excalibur here. Original Final Key movie poster. This is a great one. One of Peak's signature techniques was the light flare. I think he got it. Look at how complex this piece of artwork is, and of course made it to the poster. Ladies and gentlemen, a big item in the Bob Peak collection. This is lot 009. 38,000. 40,000. Now to go to 42. I'm at 40,000 off and running. 40 now to go to $42,000. 40 now to go to 40. 42 now 44. 44 now 46. Now to go to 40, 46, 48. Now to go to 50. Now to go to 50,000. 48 now to bid 50,000. What do you think at 50? I'm at 48. Now to go to 50 grand. 50, 55. Now to bid 60,000. I'm at 55. Old news. Old news. 60,000 is the new number. Let's get 60 in there. I'm at 55 now to go to 60,000. What do you think at 60? 55 now to go to 60,000, bid 65 now to bid 70,000. I'm at 65 now, 70,000, 70, 75 now to go to 80,000, now to bid 80, 75 now to go to $80,000, 80, 85 now to bid 90,000, now to go to 90. I'm at 85 now to go to 90,000, 85 now to go to 90. now to go to bid $90,000. 85 now to bid 90,000 for Excalibur. There it is, right in the middle. I'm at 85,000 now to go to 90. There's 90, 95. Make it 100. Make it 100,000. I'm doubling the bids right after 100. You better get on that $100,000 level. 95 now to go to 100,000. 100,000 now bid 110. Now to go to 110,000. I'm at 100,000 now to go to 110. Now to bid 110. There's the 110. All right, well, there goes that advantage. Michaela's got it, 110. She's listening to you. Get the 120 now. I'm at 110 now to bid 120. Now to 120,000. 110 now to go to 120. Again, Bob Peak, one of those guys. We can't live without him. We couldn't live without him. Now we have to, of course. 110,000 now to go to 120,000. There it is. Look at the artwork. We appreciated the artwork. We just didn't know. We didn't know. And now we do. 110 now to 120,000. I'm at a 110 now, 120. If you have your cut bid, that would make it a 115. I'm at 110 now, 115 on a cut. Heritage Live, where are you in this process? Are you at 100? Did you want it at 95? Are you going to go for it at 115? 115 now. 115 on the cut bid. Anybody else? I'm at $110,000. Anyone else? Fair warning at $110,000. All bids in. All bids in now. Anyone else? Let's write it down. $110,000, and it goes to 7180. Fantastic piece. What a great acquisition. All right, folks, building here to the crescendo. Apocalypse Now. I love this one. Here it is. Robert Duvall's in this piece in the upper right, just showing that over-exuberant guy that every soldier knew or knows. And here he is without judgment. Robert Duvall is in this one, of course. This is Marlon Brando of Kurtz, Colonel Kurtz on this one as well. Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 10, Apocalypse Now, and we'll see how this builds to the crescendo. What are we going to have on this one? 95, way more. Every soldier wants this one. 10,000 now, 11,000. I'm at 10 now to bid 11. 10,000 now, $11,000. 10 bid 11,000. I'm at 10,000 now. This is the original artwork. And likely, Brian, in that open space was going to be, maybe the movie verbiage, where it is, who had produced, all that stuff that you normally see. But this is the artwork that was above it. I'm at 10,000 now, 11,000. Now bid $11,000. 10,000 now bid 11. 10 it is now to bid $11,000. Anyone else? I'm at $10,000. Fair warning now. Fair warning. I'm at 10,000 now to go to 11. Now to bid 11. 10.5 now, 11,000. 10.5, 12,000 now, 13. 12 it is now, 13,000. 12 it is now, $13,000. I'm at 12 now, 13. 12 it is. Anybody else? 12 it is now to go to 13,000. I assume that is 12.5 now, 13. And there's the soldier looking up at Colonel Kurtz. Is this the right decision? Are we doing the right thing? Looking up with respect, but a little skepticism. I mean, he captures it all here, folks. And there's Colonel Kurtz looking confident, but a little wary, I'm at 13,000 now, 14,000. 13 now to go to 14. 14,000 now, 15,000. Now bid 16,000. 15 goes 16. I'm at 15,000 now to go to 16. 15 it is now to bid 16. 15 now to go to 16,000. 15,000 now, 16,000. Anybody else? I'm at 15 now to bid $16,000. 15 it is. 15.5 works. Michaela's right. 16 all in. Sweet 16. Sweet 17, even better. Now to go to 18,000. I'm at 17 now, 18,000. 17 now to bid 18. 17 it is now to go to 18,000. 17 go to 18,000. Folks, we are in Hollywood, of course, for the collection of Bob Peak, and we've got the 19,000 now to go to 20,000. Apocalypse Now. What a moving picture. That is, no pun intended. I'm at 19,000 out of it, 20. Now to go to $20,000. 19 now to go to 20. 20,000, 22. There's Duvall in this. I love the smell of napalm in the morning, which really became the slogan of the whole movie, right? We all know. I could name that line, and everyone goes, Apocalypse Now. I'm at 26,000 now, 28. Now $28,000. I'm at 26 now, 28,000. 26 now, 28. Anybody at 28,000? 26, yes, go $28,000. 28 it is, now 30, now 32. 30 now, $32,000. I'm at 30 now, 32. 30,000 now, $32,000. 30 it is, now to bid 32. What do you think? Anybody at 32,000? 30,000, 32, now 34, now 36. Now to go to 36,000. I'm at 34, now 36. What do you think at 36,000? Are the emotions there? They are. I'm at 30,000, now to 40. 42, now to go to 44. Now at 44, now 46, now 48. Now to bid 48,000. I'm at 48. There's the 48, 50,000. Now to go to 55. Now to go to 55. 50,000. Now to go to 55. You buy this for the emotion. This one you purchase for the emotion. It'll evoke it every single day. I'm at 50,000 now, 55. 50 now to go to 55,000. Anybody at 55? 50 it is. Anybody at 55? 55 bid 60. There's 60 now to go to 65,000. I'm at 60,000 now to go to 65. 60 it is now to go to 65,000. 60 now bid 65. What do you think? Heritage Live, are you on the winning side of that? Maybe 62.5. Maybe you will say, one more try at 62.5. That's your call. I'm at 60,000 now, maybe 62.5. What do you think there? Maybe one more bid. If you have your cut bid, you're thinking about it. Move the mouse over. That's a $2,500 advance. I'm at 60 now to go to 62.5. If you haven't used it, why not use it? I'm at 60,000 now to go to 62.5 or the 65,000. One more call. Fair warning on $60,000 for our first Apocalypse Now from Bob Peak. Anyone else? Fair warning there at 60. Then we'll do it at $60,000. Who won that? 7172. Outstanding. What a great acquisition. All right. Building, building, building. Another Apocalypse Now. Here we are. This is the original Do Luong Bridge. Again, this is a composite by Bob Peak again. I love this here, the bridge scene which approached the horrors of war through the acid trip eyes of the character Lance, played by Sam Bottom. This is incredible stuff. Look at the imagery here. Moving to that bridge. What are we going to have on it? 10,000, now 11. Not a bit 11,000, 10 bit 11,000 on this one. 10, there's the 11. Now it's going to go big. My pen is not there. 12 here. Now 13,000, 13, 14,000, out of bid 14. 13 now to go to 14,000, 13 now to go to 14. Did you get the other piece? It's 60, 13.5, or did you miss the last one? Maybe you're going in big now. 14 now, 15,000. 14 go 15,000. I'm at 14 now to go to 15. 14 go 15,000. I'm at 14 now to go to 15 grand. Who's there at 15? 14,000 now, 15,000. What do you think at 15? 14,000 now, 15. Really? Wow. 14,000. Do I pick my pen up? 14,000, maybe 14.5. Maybe that's your call. Anybody else? Heritage Live, talk 15,000, 16, now to bid 16. I'm at 15 here. 16, 17, now to go to 17,000. I'm at 16, bid 17. 16 goes 17,000. 16, old news. 17's your news. That's the new number coming in. Now I've got it. Now 18's the new number. 18 is now new. 19, now to bid 19. Now to go to 19,000. 19, I'm at 18, now to bid 19,000. Heritage Live, where are you? Where are you at 19,000 on this one? 18 go to 19. What are you thinking? What are you thinking now? This is it. This is the sale. 19, bid 20 now. Now to go to 20. There's 20. Now bid 22. I'm at 20,000 now, 22,000. 20 bid 22. What do you think there? 20,000 now, 22. Heritage Live. 20,000 now bid to 22. Let's 22 it is. Now to bid 24. 22 now to go to 24,000. 24 bid 26. Now to bid 26. 24 now 26,000. 26 bid 28. Now 28. Now 28, 26, 28, now bid 30. 30,000, that's the number? That's the number now. Who's got the hot call at 30,000? I'm at 28, now to bid 30. I've got the call now. I've got 30,000, bid 32. Now to go to 32, I'm at 30,000 here. 32 to you, Heritage Live, one more bid. I'm thinking lots more, actually. 32 bid 34. 32 now to go to 34. 32 now, 34,000. 32 now to bid 34. What do you say now? What do you say now? 32,000 out of bid 34. 34 I've got. Good. I've got the 34. Looking for 36 now to top it. 34 now to go to 36. 34 is here. 36, move it along. Move it along at 36. Move this along at 36,000. 34, yes, go 36. Heritage Live, what do you think now? What are you thinking now? Maybe you're on the losing side. Gosh, I've come this far. I missed the last one. I want this one. 34, maybe go to 35 or 36,000. What do you think? Heritage Live, your call. We're just deciding. 36, good call. Now to go to 38, 36, now 38,000. I'm at 36, bid 38. Now 38,000. Is it going to go to 50? Yes, probably. 36, now 38. Now to bid 38 grand. What do you think of 38? 36, now 38,000. 36 it is. $36,000. 37 on a cut. Let's see. Is anyone going to top that? If you're 38, they do. That's okay. Now to go to 40. 38 now to go to 40,000. What do you say now? 38 now to bid 40. Now to go to 40 grand. 40 I've got. Make it 42. Make it 42. 40,000 here. 42 making room for you. Your bid at 42,000. I'm at 40,000 now to go to 42. What do you say at 42,000? 40 here now to go to 42. 40 now to go to 42. 40 now to go to 42. Anybody else? You're thinking about it? My mouse, point, click, bid 42,000. Where is it? Anybody else? 40,000 it is. Picking up my pen. Anybody else now? Fair warning. Apocalypse Now. Bob Peak collection. You've read about them. Now you know them. Anybody else? Fair warning at 40. Let's do it at $40,000. Who wins? 7181. All right. Before we get to the next one, I want you to flash over to lot number 10. Flash over to 11. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's look at lot number 12. This is the big one here. Certainly a masterpiece combining both with the bridge scene and, of course, the Martin Sheen scene here. Ladies and gentlemen, lot 12, Apocalypse Now, the Bob Peak original artwork of all my movie work. It is my work on Apocalypse Now I am most proud of. Bob Peak, your call. Let's do it. Well, that's one way to start. 500,000. Now to go to what do you have? Prior 500. Now I need 550. I had it first here. Sean had it at 500,000 on HA.com. That's okay. Everyone regroup. I'll take 550, or you can go at 525. That might be a good call. 525. Whenever we get a prior bid on HA.com, it kind of means he's out of money. 525. Oh, yes, it is. Thank you. 525. 512.5 would be the cut bid. I'll take 5.25. What do you think? 524. Good call, John. Thank you. 500,000. 500,000. That's with you. HA.com. We've had that bid for a while. What do you think at 550? Oh, I'm sorry, 525. What do you think there? We're at $500,000. Now to go to 525. Your call on Bob Peak Masterpiece Works on Apocalypse Now. Anyone else then? Heritage Live at 500, now to go to 5.25, or you can cut bid at 512.5. If you have been cut out of this, why not 5.25? Got the 525 right off the bat. Now we're going to 550. I'm at 525, now to go to 5.5, 5.25, now to go to 550. Now to bid 550. I'm at 5.25, now to go to 550. Heritage Live, what do you think? 550 it is. Now to bid 575. Now to go to 575. 550, now to bid 575. 550, go to 75. 550 bid 75. Heritage Live, what do you think at 575? Bob Peak, no stranger to us, no stranger to Heritage. We've seen his work. This is not a surprise. I'm at 550, now to bid 575. 550, now to go to 575, 5.5, now bid 575. Heritage Live, where are you on this one? I'm at 550 now. Heritage Live, do I pick it up for the masterpiece, Bob Peak? Here it is. You know what? I'm not going to say Hollywood artist. I'm not going to say that, or Hollywood marketing. I'm just going to go, this guy is a classic American painter. I'm at 550, now to go to 575. 550 now to go to, he was those things, but I think there's a bigger umbrella for him. I'm at 550 now to go to 575. Anybody else? Fair warning at 550 now on Apocalypse Now. My film, this is from Coppola said, my film is not a movie. My film is not about Vietnam. It is Vietnam. 550 now to go to 575. One more call at this. Anyone else then? I'm at 550,000. Fair warning on this. Let's do it then at $550,000. And who wins that? All right. Wow. Well, folks, what is it again? 7182. That concludes this portion of our sale. In about, what do we have? About 20 minutes or so, we're going to press on with this part of our sale. Thank you, Deshaun. We're going to press on with this. So, Cecil B. DeMille, that was yesterday. Bob Peak just finished off with a bang, no pun intended, on the Apocalypse Now. And in just about 20 minutes or so, on top of the hour, we will continue with this. We hope you're having a great time with us here at